Sunny. First up, your key takeaways from the big bang announcements made by Reliance Industries Chairman and Managing Director Mr. Mukesh Ambani at the 48th AGM.
Good afternoon and thanks for having me on the show. I think the biggest takeaway which it was waiting was for the clarity on IPO of Jio, and that has came that first half of FY26 is a time when calendar year 26 is a time where we will see an IPO of Jio. So I think that's one of the key takeaway. Anyway, I think Reliance continue to be leader as far as the AI or new energy business is concerned. So again, the management has stressed on the same point. Retail business, they continue to grow at one of the fastest clip in the industry. So again, that is on track. So I think overall, in line with expected announcement, especially on Jio IPO, which is scheduled maybe 6 months down the line. So that can be a big value unlocking trigger for a Reliance shareholder. Anyway, we believe that the fair value basis SOTP of Reliance is close to 1650 rupees is if somebody has got an investment horizon of 12 months. So keeping that price target in mind, we continue to remain constructive on Reliance post this AGM.
Sunny, so what will be your first strategy on Reliance Industries amidst all these announcements that are coming in? And first of all, can you decode for us how would you look at the stock price reaction today? We were looking at Reliance first rallying in trade in the initial part of the announcements that were being made. The stock was up 1.5% at the day's high, but it's now reeling under some pressure, 1.8% down, despite this long-awaited news that's been coming in of Jio IPO. How do you decipher the move on Reliance Industries today?
I think again, we believe that the announcement of IPO was something which it was keenly awaiting. And due to this global uncertain environment, maybe management would have decided that once the thing stabilizes over the period of next 2-3 months, then calendar year 26 is the right time to launch an IPO. Because one has to keep in mind that this IPO of Reliance Jio can be one of the largest in terms of issue size, so close to 40-50,000 crore worth of dilution or the issue size can be there. Keeping in mind the recent SEBI regulation pertaining to IPO, at least 10% or 5% you need to dilute. So I think that will be a pretty large size, and for such a large size IPO to sell through, the sentiment on the street has to be bullish, or at least there has to be no global uncertainty, because most of the large investors globally would like to come and invest in such a large issue. So I think again, in line with expected announcement on IPO front, other businesses anyway, Reliance was doing well, and as alluded during the past earning press releases, the Reliance continue to dominate the retail segment, where they are one of the fastest growing player in terms of store expansion and at the same time retail sales. So they continue to lead the retail bandwagon. On the other hand, on Jio side, telecom business, we have recently heard that they have crossed 50 crore subscriber base. Again, a duopoly market. The recent changes in the tariff packages, where we have seen a base package being discontinued, and that led to indirect price hike or ARPU hike for players like Reliance. That again augurs well for telecom business. Oil and gas and oil to chemical business can remain subdued for 1 or 2 quarters because of this global uncertainty which is going on, and subdued prices of crude oil, and at the same time ongoing discussion pertaining to the import of oil from Russia, cheaper oil from Russia. So I think that business can be a drag in a short term, but in a longer term horizon, we believe that since the capex cycle for the telecom business is almost over, and at the same time the new energy business which will start contributing significantly to 1.5 year, 2 year down the line, that should start adding value and free cash flow to the Reliance, and that can help deleverage the balance sheet. So again, we continue to remain constructive on Reliance with a fair value of close to 1650 rupees and investment horizon of 12 to 15 months.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.